everybody, this is Jackie with Cathcart Creations, and today, I know it said it was a speed painting, but I'm actually doing a traditional piece today. And on Instagram I found an artist who did a draw this in your style of a pretty black girl wearing a t-shirt that says Black Lives Matter. And because that's a current issue in the world at the moment, along with the coronavirus, I can't wait for quarantine to be over, but that's the topic of this video today, and I have a friend that I will be interviewing, so here we go. Okay, so we're here with my friend Kayla, and she is awesome. We were mission companions in San Diego together, and while we were in San Diego, she kind of went through a hard time with her mental health. And I tried the best I could to help her, and I just kind of wanted to, Kayla, I wanted to get your opinion about how you felt our time together went.
Because when I was your companion, I was going through the hardest mental battle of my life, and so my perception during that time was, you know, my companion wasn't being helpful, or like I just didn't understand what was happening around me. And now looking back on it, I realized that it was just my perception. Like, you did really try to help me as best you could, but I didn't really know what was happening, so it's unfair for me to think that anybody else could have helped me. But I did like our time together. I did like the area we were in. And it was a learning experience that I do think about often because it still impacts my day each and every day.
And after we kind of parted ways and you went to a different area, what do you think helped you the most from our experience together, or even after your mission?
Taking it one day at a time. Like, I mean, because I think anybody who struggles mentally with anything, it's very hard. Like, I think how hard it is that I'm even 22. Like, it's hard to think. I didn't think I was going to make it to 20, let alone 22. So, just taking it day by day, hour by hour, even sometimes minute by minute, is all I can do to make it throughout the day. And then I give myself a pat on the back because, you know, I made another day and I'm still alive and I'm okay.
Awesome. Also, I wanted to ask you, with all the craziness that's happening in the world right now with the whole pandemic and also with the Black Lives Matter movement, what is your take on it, being a independent black woman who is awesome?
I love that. Okay. So I actually have a lot to say about Black Lives Matter. What's crazy is actually during the mission is when Black Lives Matter started to get media attention. And so for it to be still a big project and movement that's still happening, in my head it's ridiculous that we even have to have a Black Lives Matter movement. But I am glad there's a movement to bring awareness, and unfortunately there are still people who are ignorant, who don't understand the reasoning behind the movement. And I don't mean that in a mean way, it's just that they don't know why there's a movement. And there's a movement because black people are getting killed unjustly, and it's not even just police officers, it's racist people as well, and even beyond that, it's people of color in general. And so I 100% agree with the Black Lives Matter movement. Sometimes I don't agree with how things are done within the movement, but I understand why there was rioting. I don't agree with the rioting that happened, but I understand why there was rioting. People are angry. Angry isn't even a good enough word to describe how upset people are that this continues to happen and it's 2020.
Yeah.
And talking to my mom about it, my mom was born in 66, and these things were happening when she was younger. So for there to be no change from the time my mom was growing up till 2020 is ridiculous, and something needs to change. Until Black people and even people of color are not being murdered, and then on top of that, the people who murdered them not being convicted or charged, then I think the Black Lives Matter movement will, I don't know, like, not be such a big thing.
Right. And I mean, if you think about it, technically this has gone back farther than even just the 60s. Like, stuff like this against like Black lives and the African American community, it's been going on since after the Civil War, and that's like more than 100 years ago. And it's just, I don't know, for me, I see people for maybe the decisions that they do and decide whether or not they're a good person for me to associate with based on their choices, not by like their race or their color or even their sexual orientation and stuff like that. Because I've had a lot of people be friends with me over the years. So after this point in the interview with Kayla, we just talked a little bit more about some things in the African American community, and I really enjoyed talking with her and catching up. And before I move on to my next topic, I'm gonna finish up with this quote that she said at the end of the interview.
If you are a person of color, if you're a Black person, I'm just gonna say Black people have to have a conversation with their sisters, their brothers, their children, their grandparents, their parents about racism because of the color of our skin. Whereas, in all honesty, white people need to have a conversation amongst other white people to talk about race, no matter how uncomfortable it is. And, you know, like, not every Black person can educate every white person about the racism that goes on in this country, because I myself have experienced it, my sisters have experienced it, my brother has experienced it because of the color of our skin. Like, we didn't ask to be Black.
At this time, I want to thank Kayla for agreeing to do this little interview with me. I, in no means, am going to be a super strong political channel. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to make art. But because this is a strong issue that we're seeing in the world, where this struggle for equal rights for everyone, it's gone worldwide, and that's just shocking to me. I really hope that at the end of all this, we see some justice and things change. And I mean, in the United States, we've already kind of seen some things changed with some rules or laws that Trump put in place. But other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. I offer my support and my willingness to learn about Black Lives Matter and the conflict that individuals have had or experienced. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and share it on social media. And also check out the links in the description below and tell me in the comments, what do you guys think about Black Lives Matter? Just put it in the comments below. Okay, bye.